A bold step towards peace. The U.S. deploys troops to oversee Gaza's ceasefire. In a move that has sparked both hope and controversy, the United States has committed to sending approximately 200 troops to Israel. Their mission? To actively support and monitor the recently agreed-upon ceasefire deal in Gaza. This deployment is part of a larger team, comprising partner nations, NGOs, and private entities as confirmed by U.S. officials on Thursday. But here's where it gets intriguing. The U.S. Central Command is establishing a civil-military coordination center in Israel. This center will play a pivotal role in facilitating the much-needed flow of humanitarian aid, logistical support, and security assistance into Gaza, a territory ravaged by 2 years of relentless warfare. The details surrounding this ceasefire agreement and the U.S. military's involvement have only recently come to light. After Israel and Hamas agreed to the initial phase of the Trump administration's peace plan, a myriad of questions lingered. Issues such as Hamas's disarmament, the withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza, and the establishment of a future government in the territory remain unresolved. One official, speaking on condition of anonymity, revealed that the new team will actively monitor the implementation of the ceasefire agreement and the transition to a civilian government in Gaza. The coordination center will be staffed by approximately 200 U.S. service members, each bringing expertise in transportation, planning, security, logistics, and engineering. Importantly, these troops will not be deployed into Gaza itself. A second official, also speaking anonymously, stated that these troops will be drawn from U.S. Central Command and other global regions. The official added that the troops have already begun their journey, with more expected to arrive over the weekend to initiate planning and establish the center. Two senior U.S. officials, speaking to reporters under the condition of anonymity, provided further insights into the involvement of forces from other countries and the specific roles of U.S. troops. According to one of these officials, members of the armed forces of Egypt, Qatar, Turkey, and the United Arab Emirates are expected to be integrated into the team of 200 U.S. troops. The American service members will work in tandem with this multinational force and coordinate closely with Israeli defense forces. The exact positioning of U.S. troops is still being determined, with Friday set as the day for this crucial decision. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump highlighted the role of Admiral Brad Cooper, commander of U.S. Central Command, during a cabinet meeting at the White House on Thursday. Trump praised Cooper's efforts, stating, "Cooper, I hear he's been fantastic." According to one U.S. official, Cooper joined the U.S. side of the talks in Egypt this week. His presence was instrumental in reassuring the Arab countries at the negotiating table that the U.S. would stand firmly behind its commitments. This reassurance was then conveyed to Hamas, fostering a sense of trust and cooperation. In a display of readiness, Cooper informed the Arab countries that he could have a command post operational within the next 2.5 weeks. This breakthrough deal to pause the war in Gaza was reached on Wednesday, thanks to the concerted efforts of the United States and regional mediators. Both Israel and Hamas were pressured to end the fighting, which had devastated the Gaza Strip, claimed the lives of tens of thousands of Palestinians, sparked other conflicts, and isolated Israel. This push culminated in an agreement on a first phase, which would see the remaining living Israeli hostages freed within days in exchange for the release of hundreds of Palestinians imprisoned by Israel. The world now watches with bated breath as this fragile peace takes shape, and the role of the U.S. troops becomes a pivotal factor in its success or failure. What do you think? Is this a step towards a lasting peace, or a temporary respite before the next conflict? Share your thoughts in the comments below.